You know what would look great on you? Me. 15 years later. Babe, breakfast is ready. If you wanna join us. When you miscalculate the dick to cheek ratio and realize you're not equipped for this mission. How it feels to ask someone if they watched the show you recommended. Where's your receipt? You need to touch the receipt coated with hormone disrupting bisphenol A, BPA, or I'm calling the police. Going to work on 4 hours of sleep because you tried to salvage some sense of freedom by staying up late. It's showtime. My toddler is 3 years old and won't eat anything other than fine porterhouse steaks and sweet port wine. You need to discipline your child. Port is a horrible choice for the main course and wildly clashes with a rich béarnaise. Dude, he's 3 and uncultured. Get a new child. Stuart Big. Pizza. After pineapple removal surgery. Roses are red. Taxes have fare. Man spikes his goodbye cake at work with laxatives. Chaos ensues as people shit everywhere. Gotham. Someone I genuinely cared about, me, suddenly stops texting back. Me being used to people losing interest in me. When your high as duck from eating a whole pan of pot brownies and now you wait 2 o'clock. This vegan shit is easy. When you just gave someone directions and you just stand there and watch them taking a wrong turn. Everyone, let's all use the metric system. Americans. Gold is about 20 times denser than a duck. Babe, please stop. You don't need to find the source material for all the meme formats. How it feels when you're in a Ferris wheel and your cart stops at the top. A slice of bacon takes 5 minutes off your life. A cigarette takes 7 minutes off your life. A hot dog takes 36 minutes off your life. Stress takes years off your life. Men who have more Shreks live longer. When I say I want a baby, this is the baby I want. How I look at an intruder after he realizes the anti-gun signs outside my house were lies. Are ya winning, son? How will he provide? What about food? Shelter? Warmth? His mixtape has enough heat for the both of us, dad. Dude, check out these AI generated babes. We don't have to watch porn with real human women anymore. Shadow the Hedgehog feet pics 3.4 terabytes. Just fluffy, not fat. You know I keep the mother ducker fangs on me. Disney, a well-established franchise. Gay shit. Me thinking I finally got a girlfriend after all this time. A cute girl that's showing interest in me and treating me like I'm her boyfriend. She finds someone else better and forgets about me. God, deciding I need more character development. In 1999 this house was $105,000. Today, it's $490,000. In 1999, teacher salary was $65,000. Today, teacher salary is $69,000. 2 slices of pizza are the equivalent to swallowing 3 spoons of warm oil. Do you feel like eating pizza now? I've swallowed worse warm fluids. Magical girl transformation, but I turn into this. Everyone, the Tony Stark snap was the most emotional scene in film history. Me, an intellectual. You stay, I go. No following. I start going to the gym. My grandma, who is that strong man? Show me your muscles. Me. Says something smart, Kowalski. We could use Deadpool and Wolverine to end world hunger. Monk is making fun of tourists. Be like, lem, take a selfie. New camera invented, said to be first capable of seeing who the duck asked. I almost had a heart attack this morning. USA is not the only country in America. People of the USA. Mom, we need a dog. Dad, fine. I pick the dog. When you take a shit so big you lose weight. Fitness is my passion. I wish I had her body. I wanna suck her fat titties. Me watching the ants change their economic and social behavior after I threw them a piece of bread. I'm a generous god. Arriving for your first day at work, equipped with what you learned at college. Laptop suddenly for no reason. After opening Task Manager for 1 minute. Grandmas. Autism didn't exist back in my day. Also grandmas. Sit sweetie. It's time you've seen my collection of fancy spoons. 5 years old me having to kill my fat Lego figure. It was part of the law. My ancestors after thousands of generations of eating Pringles. When you finally make it home, after holding it in for 4 hours. Installing my RTX 4090. Chess. Piano. Movie writers trying to show a character is smart. The Four Horsemen of Mexico in movies. My dad calls me a loser for vaping in college. Also my dad. Any country goes to war. Geneva Convention prepare to be ignored. Daddy, are ghosts are real? I dunno son. Let's find out. Boom. Daddy? Oh my gosh you're alive. Well I don't know about ghosts being real son. But zombies definitely are. Time taken to cook a meme. Time taken to eat that meal. Don't kick me while I down. I'll just suck them toes. As long as I keep working overtime I might be able to afford utilities this month. What's wrong, sweetie? You've hardly touched your bean. Goku reading Krillin's mind randomly, that one time on Namek. Roses are red. That is true. Violets are violet not ducking blue. Recently finished Metamorphosis. I cried at the end. I cried too. Everyone makes fun of Australia for losing the Emu War. America, who lost the war on drugs. Look. Unidentified sailing objects. I hope they come in peace. Look. Unidentified flying objects. I hope they come in peace. My friends have work and real lives. Me who plays games all day. Why are you not online? My parents at age 24. Let's get married and have a baby. Yes, me at age 24. Let's get married and have a baby. I'm not real, leave me alone. McDonald's French fries. McDonald's French fries after 15 minutes. Wait. Another actor ruined by drugs and alcohol. The world's greatest sniper. Face it, you'll never get my power. My mom with a sandal. Do I look like I need your power? Me, watching porn. The volume is at max. Why is there no sound? My 8-year-old brother using my AirPods. Room reveal. If it's illegal to drink and drive, why do you need a driver's license to buy alcohol? When couple turn on mix and match. Me. I love animals. I work with animals. Ah. Are you a vet? No, I'm a butcher. V6 Challenger owners on their way to raise hell at the local gym parking lot. Me holding my cousin. Throw the baby. Guys, I think I have a theory. Living in a country where Twitter isn't used, but Facebook is the main social media platform. When you finally realize what the white colored pencil was for, my god, I get it. Me as a child. Me as an adult. When your phone suggests deleting old memes to save space. Don't touch my garbage. Why do you lift? I lift because I'm a trad-pilled Christian schizo lifter and I want to be just like Travis from Taxi Driver. I want to hurt people. How I sleep after the sleep paralysis demon gives me a handy. Quit having fun. My laptop watching me Google affordable gaming PC. 1 buy a boomerang. 2 throw it. 3 it doesn't come. 4 live in constant fear. Comedy was invented back in 1200 BC. Mother Ducker in 1201 BC. Me looking at what's left after paying bills. Me taking a trip to the Air and Space Museum. When you accidentally round pi to 4. Penis broken, please use finger. Look at me, I'm the pirate now. Doctor, don't worry, the X-ray is completely harmless. The doctor when you're getting the X-ray. Wet pussy or something, I don't know, I'm a virgin. Parents when the child that they worked hard specifically to give them an easier life has an easier life. The latest in discreet home security, the clear Lego blocks. Japan before August of 1945. Japan afterwards. Me after realizing I've accidentally used friend group 3 humor with friend group 1. Grandfather, what advice do you have for me? When a man with the high ground tells you don't try it, you listen to him. Swear jar. Carthage, what are you looking at? Rome, you think you're so great because you have boats. You've heard of Elf on Me Shelf. Now shut the duck up. Waterproof socks. How do you wash them? Waterproof water. If you remember this, it's now safe to turn off your computer. How's your back pain today? The guy who places highly explosive barrels all over the map so I can defeat my enemies. Most supermodels. That one World Cup fan the cameraman zooms in on. Guys who rev their engines at traffic lights getting ready to masturbate. Please stop asking for the strength to survive that fat ass jab you took. Please, J-man. Zoomer girlfriends. 30s plus millennials. Zoomer insoles. Shout out to the people working through the holidays. SEAL. US Navy SEAL. On vacation. Man, this place is so beautiful. You can see straight through the water. Save oceans using paper. Save forests using plastic. Why you jump in your sleep? My dreams. Elevator middle finger roulette. Be strong but slow. Be fast but weak. Me. Did you just take both pills? When you take a shit and forget your phone. Yes. The shampoo is made out of shampoo. Me 25 years old. My mom 49 years old. Doctor who could probably guess that I'm not sexually active, but he's still gonna ask. If my grandma had a giraffe. I'm spiritually enlightened. No, you just smoke weed, collect rocks, drink too much wine, and get off to furry porn. The girl trying to scare me with her new Wednesday personality. My personality. 12 years old me when the teacher asks me to go find the kid who has been in the bathroom for 19 minutes. British people when they reach US of America. Teacher, so if your friends jump off a cliff, are you just going to copy them then too? Me and the boys. What it looks like. how it feels. Thomas. Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Train. College is like Dora the Explorer. The prof will ask you a question, stare blankly at you, and then answer their own question. Me for 35 minutes in the shower. When you work at the amusement park and a kid too short comes up, I'm sorry, little one. Friend, if you don't have a Game Boy, how do you play old Pokemon games? Me. Illegally. My last time taking folded up money, mother duckers gave me $21. When she forgot to turn on the filter app. You really mean it? I can come over and be a burden? Handing the cashier a $100 bill. Cashier. The first 7 days of the week are always the hardest. Why can't boys just shut up? Shut up and put the maid dress and cat ears on. Welcome to the lactose intolerant convention, sir. Retired porn stars when the person they marry has a son. Me to my brain. Please don't think about weird shit. My brain. When you are so hungry that you buy food at 2 places at the same time. How customers expect employees to act. Customers. Employees. What do you mean we are not married? You spoke to me yesterday. When was the last time you've had a decent sleep? Me. How I look at bro when he says all bark no bite after the Mexican cartel let us go with a warning. Me trying to sleep. If you are an American that is attracted to height, that means you have a foot fetish. Me. Hey, you wanna play basketball? My friend. Sure. Where do you want to play? Me. Basketball court of death. My entire gaming experience. The number of levels my mom beat in Candy Crush. Imagine hating on me and I'm just in my room like. When the clutch so hard that you just revive bro and say nothing. Customer, can you give me a quote? Mechanic, don't judge a book by its cover. Customer, I meant for the car. Mechanic, oh sorry. Autobots, roll out. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. I'm bad at everything. My identity has been destroyed by the media I consume. Nobody. My brain in the middle of the night. Guys will really live in an apartment like this and not see any issue. XXXL clothes. Billie Eilish. Fat people. 18-year-olds. Can I please have a cigarette? Or a beer? US government. Best I can do is war. Thanks for fixing my mental health. I literally just sat on your face. What a great snow effect they had in 1939. People who don't know. People who know. The FNAF movie will have a 10-minute Shrek scene with Markiplier and Freddy Fazbear. When your best friend calls and has some gossip to tell you. Me trying to figure out why YouTube was demonetizing people who said COVID or coronavirus during the pandemic. Girl turns on mic. Filipino players. Imma put lifesavers in your ass and guess the flavors while I'm blindfolded. NSA agent. When you lose track of time while gaming. It was night and now it's day. I bring a sort of blood alcohol content vibe to the driver's seat that the Department of Motor Vehicles don't really like. See, it fit. Real white boys be passing the blunt like. 15 years old me, sneaking out of home to go drink a liter of alcohol and die in a field somewhere with my friends. 33 years old me, sneaking out of whatever social gathering I'm at to go home. Will you push this button? 100% chance of $1 million. 100% chance of becoming Rupert. When you introduce your two best friends to each other and they start doing shit without you. That moment when you're born deaf and you learn that people have been hearing you fart all along. Games don't need an endless endgame loop. It's okay when it ends after some hours of fun. Nobody. Wheels on a shopping cart. Gym tip 2. If you don't see results after the first day of lifting, use anabolic steroids. My friend, just be yourself, it's the first date, be confident. Me. Hot take. If I was Luffy I would beat the shit out of Nami every time she stepped out of place. Also she'd be making sandwiches instead of going after he dream. 170 centimeters tall boys. 170 centimeters tall girls. I be showing pure signs of mental insanity and you'll be like, same. Girls, I have a new boyfriend. Wow, I'm so happy for you. Boys, I have a new girlfriend. What the duck, is she blind? When you're white, but the cop still gives you a ticket. I was told there would be privileges. Me after texting WYD bulk to all my female contacts at 3 AM. Chess master. Spirit Air introducing cheaper travel. Me when I discover that my crush is actually married. It's Britney, bitch. Scientists at Harvard University have created this 3D model depicting what ancient Egyptian Queen Cleopatra may have looked like. Bro, trust me, I know the way. Bet. Where the duck are we? I don't know. When you shows a photo showing that it is possible to impregnate a robot. The scientists, mechanics, and engineers. Me in my room, after having a 3 good days in a row. Godzilla. Alpha. Stanst. Dropping in sauce. King Kong. Weak. Zero confidence. Simp. Native English speakers. You guys always act like you're better than me. Non-native English speakers being able to communicate in common sections in their own language without other people understanding. I don't know the difference between Bedrock and Java Edition, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. No, you're getting it wrong. TikTok is not my cousin. Your tummy hurts. My tummy hurts more, we are not the same. Mother Ducker is called Courage the Cowardly Dog when anyone would be terrified if they saw this shit. Devs at Mojang passing out after being forced to work more than 30 minutes a day. Hollywood celebrities. The porn they made before they are famous. Mom, why are you smiling randomly? Me. Hi, I'm Doug. I just met you, and I love you. Humanity after realizing if they wanted to fill the Grand Canyon with pee, it would take the entire world population 800,000 years to do it. Man, you know I be Revenad Mother Ducker Mustang. I love melatonin. My horny ass could not be in a room with unspeakable horrors. Japan, fire women for getting married and having kids. Japanese women, stop getting married and having kids. Japan. Me looking at the driving instructor after grabbing his instead of the shifter. Amazon employees waiting for Bezos to go to space so they can actually use the restroom. Waiter, how is your meal? Can I get you anything else? Me. Repost if you're taller than the Panzer. People who shit at school. People who tell the barber they don't like the haircut. Psyop back in my day. Psyop now. It's getting late, and I don't wanna be late for school. Night dudes. See you again tomorrow. Last online. 5 years ago. Rules for wearing animal print yoga pants. Way less than the animals they represent. I'm at Petco, and they found a kitten in the storm, and put her in a little sweater. The last thing my supervisor sees as I round a corner without beeping. Oh, nothing happened, we just watched a movie. Jack f***ing Chief. Why does my back hurt? Also me. How girls see themselves when they find a single flaw in them. You're in your prime years. Me. Who the duck sold me this $40 smartphone? Where the duck did you get this shit? Hell. Look at the images, bruh. My dumbass in the middle of the night. My phone screen at max brightness. My eyes. My girlfriend takes her bra off for the 99,999,999th time. Me. Money doesn't make you happy. I now have $50 million, but I was just as happy when I had $48 million. Girl. Drops pen. Simps. Sigh. Nobody listens to me. We do. When she looks through your phone but all she finds is bionicle law. No ducking idea what this even is, but he is chuffing back a fat dart and that's all that matters. 5'6" mother duckers, after lifting for like 3 days. How girls flirt. You what? How guys flirt. You want some gum? Me when someone tries to tell me a riddle, but I've heard it before. No money, no job, no car, no place to live. Junkies, I should get a pit bull. When you dig too deep for that crusty budger blocking your nose and finally get it, I'm a victim of my own success. When you work above and beyond at your job and they reward you with more work, I'm a victim of my own success. Me. Finally killed the boss after months of struggling. Everyone else at the office. Don't build more houses, the property values will go down. Then bulldoze them. What? Fewer houses then. Bulldoze the nearby neighborhoods. I don't know, I'm not really that type of girl. 2 Smirnoff Ices later. They feed us poison, so we buy their curees, while they suppress our medicine. It's right behind me, isn't it? Me looking for a snack, so I don't sleep on an empty stomach. The genie, after hearing my wish of increasing the Earth's gravity to 120.37 meters per square seconds for a second, and then go back to normal. What? My poor ass, waiting for free credit, so that I can keep playing. 8 hours gaming. 1 minute listening to a woman talk. I saw that half cig on the sidewalk first, bitch. Your Honor, shut the duck up, because you wasn't even there. When he's your type, but says he's only into middle-aged women. Whenever I'm losing an argument with my mom. Me. No one told you to have kids. What the duck are daddy issues? Just traumatize your father back. I don't understand women. Occupation. Family disappointment. I have 2 sides. Delusional. Optimistic. Back in my day, mobile phone used to come with removable batteries. Naming your child after a fictional character. Hey there Khaleesi, how was school? I hate you with every ounce of being. Naming your child after the greatest meal on earth. I'm so proud of you McChicken. I love you dad. Guys will see this and just think hell yeah.